Hey guys, what's up? Yes, it does say the title does say it best, I should say. It is package opening time. And what's interesting about this package opening is unless things change financially in the next couple weeks, this will be one of the last package openings I do until things get a little bit better. And you guys can actually help contribute to that. Go to the About section on the channel here, click on that, scroll down, and you will see the links to my Patreon, my various areas where you can listen to my audio podcasts, as well as subscribe to my secondary channel, Brian's Discussions, to help me out financially. My goal, hopefully I should say, and plan is to reach 1,000 subscribers on the secondary channel so I can get to monetizing that, because I tried monetizing this one recently, and due to YouTube's I guess ruling of not being able to repurpose or stuff like that, I have to reapply on the 15th. Now, I don't know too much about the repurposing, whether that means, you can't upload videos that other people have uploaded here on YouTube, or uploading different content, maybe copyrighted, I don't know. But hopefully, come the 15th of October, keep it in your prayers that I'll be able to reapply successfully and get to monetizing this channel, because this channel I know is at the state that if it gets monetized, it starts making some money, it's going to really help out in the end. And also, again, listen to my podcast at various areas like iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, because that helps me out financially, courtesy of Anchor.fm, as well as go to my Brian's Discussions channel here on YouTube. Again, all linked at the bottom of the About page here on my channel, or the About section here on my channel. Subscribe to it, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and we should be okay. As well as contribute to my Patreon. I know there's not much there right now. I'm still kind of learning it, and it's only $1 a month. It's only $1 a month, so it shouldn't really be breaking the bank or anything, if you will. Anyway, onto the packaging, and what's interesting about this packaging is the way it got to me. Now, it is a package from Midtown Comics, so obviously it has comic books in there. But what's interesting is how it got to me. Now, first of all, UPS, of course, like any service or any packaging service, gives you a tracking number. Whether it's UPS, FedEx, even the United States Postal Service or DHL, they give you a tracking number, or even OnTrack gives you a tracking number. Anyway, long story short, the package from Midtown got sent to me. I did get it today, but what's interesting is how it got to me. Now, it got sent out from Uniondale, New York. It arrived in San Pablo, California, but then, due to an emergency situation of severe weather, we could assume the wildfires, I should say, that's been going on around here, that basically they had to delay, getting it to Merced. They had to take a detour and stuff like that. So what happened is, instead of going, from San Pablo and going a different route to get to Merced, they went to Oakland, California. Now you would think, okay, that's cool and everything, right? Not exactly, because basically as soon as it went to Oakland, it went to Merced, it did, but then instead of going directly to me afterwards, which would have been yesterday, it went to Angels Camp, California, went to Stockton, California, went to West Sacramento, California, and then back to Merced and straight to me. I know, and I know you're thinking, that's an unusual route to take, Brian. It is, but I think due to the wildfires we have here in California and here on the West Coast, as well as this pandemic, it's one of those situations. Now, speaking of the pandemic, I know that a lot of people are still cautious about packaging. They always say, you should, take the advice of the CDC and all these other people and leave the package out in the opening for the next couple of days, weeks, whatever. And you know what's funny? Is we have not heard anything about surfaces being part of the pandemic. We haven't heard in a long time the news media coming out and saying anything about surface materials being the cause of the virus anymore. It's like those have completely disappeared. It's like any reasoning or excuse the CDC or the media has to over exaggerate the seriousness or the threat of this virus, that part right there, the surface stuff, has dissipated. It's disappeared. But if you're still concerned about it, in my opinion, all you have to do is get something like this, and you should be fine. And that's the noon whistle here in Newman. But anyway, you should have something like this on hand, and you should be fine. Anyway, though, on to the packaging before we get a little too far into this, as I check my time a little bit there. Hold on for a sec, guys, while I look at something. Yeah, we're almost 6 minutes in, so I do apologize for that, as I adjust the camera there. So, without further ado, let's get into the packaging, which, like I said, did come from Midtown Comics. It is right here, and it should have came, like I said, yesterday, if not sooner. It was actually originally scheduled for the 21st. That didn't happen, which would have been Monday. It got rescheduled for yesterday. That didn't happen. And now it's finally here. So, what comics did I get? Well, if you've been following my channel, which you obviously have been, no offense, you know that I've been really looking forward to, along with a lot of people, to this crossover. And, excuse me, and basically I made a promise, or I gave my word, that I would try to get every issue released. So, is the second issue in the crossover in here? We'll see. But there could be something more. Now, unfortunately, because of my job situation, since I'm no longer working, I don't have my utility knife anymore. Actually, I probably do have one, but it's stored away somewhere. But yeah, I don't have my utility knife anymore that they issued to me. So, I have to go with the old scissors route to open the package. So, anyway, let's open this baby up and see what comics are inside. Hopefully they didn't make a mistake or anything. And it looks like they took better care of, what's this? House number is invalid. I don't know what that means. That's weird. Yeah, literally, I'm not gonna, I don't want to show you the top here or anything, but look what this says. House number invalid. 07.5 pounds, house number is invalid. Really? Really? House number is invalid? But my address is on there. I don't know. I think maybe, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to be insulting or anything, but it sounds like somebody doesn't know how to read English very well. No offense. No offense. But anyway, let's see what packages are in the Midtown comic bag, which I like that they do, because it kind of, which again, I still like what they do here, because they're basically giving you one of their own packages, or their own paper bags that you would get when you go in the store physically if you lived in that vicinity. So we got the comics. Anything else in there? Nope. And what are they? Well, you would look at this and be like, wait a minute, this is not what I ordered, right? Don't you just love it when they do stuff like this? You're thinking, wait a minute, this is not what I ordered. No, but they're basically advertising the other books. And this one is part 2 of Friendship in Disguise. So yes, we have part 2 of Friendship in Disguise. I don't know why they just don't put it like this, and they put it like this. My guess is I guess it's some kind of comic book deal that a lot of comic book retailers have with the publishers, that you have to put the back advertisement for other comics front first or face first so that people could be interested in those, and then before they end up reading the comic they got. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, his part 2, issue 2 of Friendship in Disguise. Really happy about that. And can't wait to read that and do a review. And then next up is, oh, of course, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. But which comic is it? It is... Season 10. That's right. This is issue 89, cover A, episode 1, season 10. And obviously, what they are doing is something that a lot of comics do sometimes. They're keeping the number, the numeric issuing, or should I say, what I'm trying to say is they keep the numbering of the issues, the same. They don't change anything. They don't, redo the numbers. They don't start over. They keep the numbering the same. But what they do is they start focusing more of the comic on being a continuation of the series which it spawned from. Now, what's interesting is, I look at something like, let's say, Archie Comics when they had the Sonic SatAM license, and it seems almost, I wouldn't say almost immediately, but it seems that as soon as the animated portion, SatAM, was taken off the air, canceled, finished up, that Archie Comics kind of like, even though it took a bit, kind of took over. In other words, Archie Comics was like, okay, we'll take it from here, and we'll give the fans SatAM in reading form. The only thing they didn't do was what IDW does here. They didn't come out and basically say, hey, it's season 3, here's episode 1, but it's still the same numeric issue. It's still within the same numericness of issues. In other words, there's no restart or anything like that. Kind of like the post Sonic Genesis wave soft reboot and retcon. They could have easily made 252 issue 1, but they didn't. They kept it all the same. They kept it all within the same numeric issue continuity, so there wouldn't be no confusion. And that's kind of what they're doing here with My Little Pony. Like, all the issues of the comic that came before this were kind of like their own thing, but now the comic is going to focus more on being within the animated continuity of the series. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's really cool to actually see. Anyway, yep, season 10 finally got it. I do know that they have a couple of issues of season 10 out now, or at least coming out. And hopefully in time I'll be able to get those as well. So yeah, here they are. Issue 2 of Friendship in Disguise and issue 89 of season 10. And I'm going to tell you right now, I just got to figure out where they are issue-wise with season 10, and then I'll start probably when finances get in there, or get better, I'll start subscribing on a monthly basis, and that will probably be my main comic that I go to in the future, unless, and I'm giving it the chance because it looks like it's gonna go that direction, unless the IDW Sonic gets a lot better in the eyes of many people, and it looks like it's heading in that direction storyline wise as we speak. But anyway, though, guys, thank you all for watching this package opening. Again, like I said, this might be the last one for quite some time unless things change up financially. Again, if you want to help support me financially, go to my Patreon page. Again, go to the About section here on my channel. Click on that, scroll down, and you'll see the links there to my Patreon, to the various areas you can listen to my BW Rosas Discussion podcast. You'll see the link to my secondary channel, Brian's Discussions, where you can also help me out, get to 1,000 subscribers, so I can start monetizing that as well. And again, the links will be provided in the description of this video. But again, thank you all for watching this package opening, and stay tuned. Hopefully very soon, I don't know when, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'll be putting up a review of one of these, if not both of these issues. But those reviews will be coming. Again, I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but keep an eye out. They will be coming. But thank you again for everyone for watching. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And again, links provided to my other places where you can, find my, basically find me at. You can find me at in these other areas. And again, I would really appreciate your support, especially in this time that we're all going through right now. Again, though, thank you all for watching. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. And I am out. Peace.